the last one there. I just want to shoot a side note for people who are doing the gold piece redemption for naming the next NPC. Um, I am keeping track of the names, and once we start meeting random NPCs, which are not bloated corpses, we will be using those names. All right, so you talk to Asher about the sticky yellow orb on your hand. It kind of, I don't know if you guys have ever had that at your grandparents' house, but no, my grandmother did. They were like little squishy balls of soap.
Yeah, like in those potpourri, whatever.
Yes, exactly. That's what it's like, but it's stuck to your it's your fingers are stuck to it. So yeah, Asher, you're about, you've done one shallow grave.
Okay. I'm going to just like put the shovel like into the ground next to it, and I'm like gonna turn around this rock because I've just heard, I've had the smell, I've like heard the and I'm just like I'm focusing on my task, and then I'm just gonna turn around to go see what's going on, and I'm just going to see this chopped corpse and be like, oh, what happened here?
Well, I have his bits. This is something from the inside. I'm not too sure.
What? Why did you do this? Oh my goodness.
Well, we wanted to do what do you call them? Autonomy? Autopsy?
Autopsy? That's not how you do an auto. God.
I tried to stop him.
Well,
Hey, why?
what do you make of these bits? They're a bit sticky. They're yellow. They're ball shaped. Interesting, but they're sticky. I don't know. Let's take a. Yeah, let's.
Can I do like a perception check? Like, can I have him like bring it close to my face, but not like too close? And
So
I can like.
you want to investigate what it is without touching it.
Correct.
Okay, you can roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Okay. Could I have the choice between that and perception?
Pardon?
Can I have the choice between that and perception?
Uh,
Your choice.
what are you trying to ascertain? Are you trying to ascertain what it is, or are you trying to?
I mean, I'm looking to see if I not necessarily recognize it, but more or less like if I can kind of get a sense of like why it's so sticky without touching it. I guess like.
That would again be I can let you roll a nature check to figure out if you can ascertain what it's made of.
It's the same, so I'll just do investigation.
Okay. Because what you're trying to do is it's like you're trying to ascertain thing. Perception would just be like, I see that.
Yeah, it's an 18 though, so that works.
You look at it and it's, so you said investigation you're rolling.
Yeah.
You get Prey to hold it up to your face, and you're looking at it, and it's.
Is it?
You
moving?
look at it. Well, that's what I'm trying to get to. He's holding it to your face, and you're looking at it. Your little rabbit nose is twitching, sniffing it. You're like looking at it from different angles, and since you're shorter, there's a moment you turn, and you see the light go through it, and it looks like what the inside of an egg would be. You see something in there. It's hazy, and you see like twitch and move, but it doesn't look like it's fucking trying to get out. But it's just there.
Small movement though.
Yeah, you can see one small movement in it, and with your passive perception of 13, you can see that there's probably a few in the water, but where the corp is, there is a nice little like out of where the wounds are, or the wound is, you can see like a nice mound of them. Kind of like, perfect way to put it, they're like soap-sized tadpoles.
Can I just express to Prey that it looks like there's something moving inside of it?
Can I try to rip it off?
Yeah, sure. Make a strength check.
16 plus 3, so 19. Yeah.
You,
Oh, plus 2, sorry, 17. Or 18.
so as you rip it off, it's with Armor of Agathis, you're used to like touching stuff and it doesn't. But this thing, as you remove your hands, the Armor of Agathis attacks it because as you take it off, you take 1 point of damage.
Hey.
And it's kind of as if the adhesion that your fingers were having to it, it's as if it was slowly fusing to your skin, and you just rip off a layer of your skin to get rid of it. And as you let it go, it's just on the ground.
Well, what do you do with these things? Is it a concern to us? What do you think?
Well,
I'm
like,
just
I
not
don't-
sure what it is.
Yeah, I don't know if we should try to avoid them. They seem to want to get stuck to you, and they seem to be causing us harm when we're trying to remove them.
Let's remove them. Let's try to chop, like, if there's like a cluster floating, I'll just smack the sword where they are.
Okay, so you're basically gonna take your greatsword and do like like you're in a canoe trying to hit I want to say a duck, but a duck, just flat side. It's the first bird that popped in my head. You're gonna flat side smack the water.
Yes, I'm going to club a duck.
Can I,
Club a duck,
can I make a move to like jump back as soon as I see him draw his sword? Like just do
Yeah, sure. You want to do it too, Erden?
Yeah,
I'll get Erden and Asher to roll dexterity checks because Prey being a man of I'm gonna fucking do it. You get like you're looking at these things and all of a sudden you see the sword come down, so you're like shit, and you're jumping out of the way. So I'll get you guys to roll a dexterity saving throw.
21.
7.
7. So Prey, as you smack, you see fucking Asher jump over the rock and the tent, going shit, and he falls into his shallow grave, just like. Cause you got out of the way, but you were instinctively jumping out. Erden, you jump and you go like, I'll just go underwater. They float, so you dive, and as you dive, Prey smacks, and as you go like under the water, you can feel one just hit your hand, and you're like, fuck. So you get up and there's just one on your palm.
Just do the same thing. I'll try to grab my dagger and
Okay, roll to hit.
Roll to poke.
Roll.
roll. 13.
You get it off, but you do nick yourself. Take 1 point. I'll say 1 because I expect you're not stabbing your hand.
Ah! Yeah. Damn avocado!
So you graze it, take 1 point of damage. You can see there's like a little cut right across your palm of where it was. Prey, you hit one with the flat end of your sword, and in the water, and it just the water impact just like, although you smacked it, the water kind of encased it.
Well, perhaps we should get what we need and leave. I really don't like these things. They're how could I say, quite tough for little round, sticky, yellow ball creatures.
I try like, well, I mean, once I get out of the water and I make it back, like,
Yeah, on land.
back to the shore, like any of them that's outside of the water, can I try to grab my 2 daggers and try to like, kind of like dissect it almost, like try to like split
Yes,
it?
certainly you can. Just roll a dexterity check just to see if you're like surgically doing it or if it's just like stab.
Is it like a deck save, or?
I would, if you're trying to be like surgical about it, I would say sleight of hand. If you're just trying to open it, you can just roll an attack.
Sure, I'll do sleight of hand. 18.
Okay, so as you take 1 dagger and you put it like you stab it into the ground, kind of like Tom and Jerrying when Tom holds Jerry's tail and he's like ah! So you just like do that, then you take the other one, just draw it across, and as you do this, you just see a jello-like substance just, and you see approximately about this big probably in development, one of those little screaming spiders. It seems to be an egg sac. Oh, it's dead. It was in development.
I want to make sure.
So you guys just see Ergen go like this. They go.
You guys just witnessed a spider abortion.
I was trying to avoid those words specifically.
That's what I do.
Dancing around the subject, and Prey's just like, nope.
Well then, okay, well, they're not a threat right now. What do you guys think we should do?
Fire.
Yeah, so as you look at the corpse, you can see the corpse. There's approximately, they're marble size. There's a couple of mounds. You could probably count over 80 eggs.
Have like a bag or something laying around.
There's a bag in the cart that's destroyed.
Ah.
Is the bag destroyed or is the cart destroyed?
The cart's destroyed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just grab a bag and try to like, I'll scoop up as much as I can without trying to like not have one attached to me. Just try to like scoop them.
Okay.
And if the fire's still going, I'm gonna just dump them in the like, like boil them.
Mash them, stick them in a
Who
stew.
wants boiled eggs?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, so I'll say that you can take your time. You guys spend like, I would say like this would probably take a long rest. Not a long rest, a short rest. So you guys could just take a short rest if you want. To just boil vocal spiders. And it's kind of like lobsters. When you put them in the water, you can hear them scream.
Yes, totally what's happening.
Can I?
Pleasure from hearing those screams.
Well then.
Donnie, what are you doing while you see your teammates boiling spider eggs?
I ain't eating none of that.
Foghorn's like, aye.
Well, if we get hungry, we can always double back and get some spider eggs.
Did we have any bananas left? Did we bring any bananas with us?
Say that Leo and them have like you guys have been eating through the bananas. Like it's been almost half a day now. So you guys had bananas for breakfast, bananas for lunch. You guys are having a high potassium day.
Can I say that I have turned my shallow grave into a not so shallow grave and a little bit deeper now?
Yeah, you can say that you've dug a grave for the non-eggy corpse.
Well,
Okay.
On a side note, I do want to say that this sword, magnificent.
Would someone say? Foghorn looks at you like, I didn't even say great.
Yeah, I'd say wonderful. It's a wonderful sword.
I'd say fantastic.
I'd say splendid.
I'd say pleasantly surprised.
Ah, you've reached the capacity of my vocabulary. Good job, Mr. Foghorn.
I knew that thesaurus had come and help one day.
A dinosaur? Is that what you said?
And then Foghorn and Ash and Bray start talking about random shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go help Asher with the grave.
Okay.
And the guy in there.
I was gonna ask if I could get help, like dragging the corpse over to like the.
Yeah. So within that hour, the corpse is buried, the eggs are boiled, and Prey and
Combination of words.
yeah, Prey and Foghorn are now just making up words to try to sound smart. Just throwing shit at each other.
Monkey style. Cool. All right.
So it's about midday now, around 12 to 11. So 12, yeah, 11 or 12. What would you guys like to do?
Well, are we done having a short rest? As if so, we can carry on.
Right, who's taking lead this time?
How good a shape are the tents?
The tents.
Round.
The the bigger one seems to be intricately built. But the two other little ones could probably sleep one person and keep them protected from the rain.
I'm gonna take it apart, and strap it on my back, take with me.
Okay, so cool. You can mark down one single person tent.
Can I look through the cart just to make sure that we didn't miss anything that could have been important?
Yeah, sure. So you look through the cart. You find. Could you roll an investigation check?
Yes. I think that's a 12. Investigation, yeah, 12.
So you go through the cart. You find a couple of barrels that are smashed with like grains, like so basically just any carb like rice or pasta. You find a couple of moldy breads. That all the food seems to have probably been touched by some animal who's just scavenging. You also find one backpack. You look through the backpack. You see that there's like papers in it. Like you can see that there's a small coin purse. It just seems like a backpack with information that this group would have had.
Anything that seems important, or just?
So you're looking through the backpack, and you see that there's actually a contract through there. You see that it is a contract for Haagen-Dazs and Ben O'Jerry, who were hired to.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I didn't hear it. You guys hear it.
That's why I stopped, because I'll start tripping over myself. So you see, like, it was Ben O'Jerry and Haagen-Dazs, who are two guides for Pelt's Lane, who had been hired to bring a Phineas Q to on a hunting trip, and it's safe to assume that the three of them did not make it. You also see that there are permits for hunting, permits for selling the pelts. Although this is a wild island, it seems that there is a governmental way for hunters to come here, and it's regulated so that it's not just like come here, kill, walk away. So like game hunters have to have guides, and if you kill something and you want to sell the parts of it, you have to have a permit. So you can see, like, this is all the paperwork that these guys had to prove that they could be here. And you find a map of the island. And you can see that the camp you are at is approximately a quarter of the way into the island. And then you can see that there are certain markings. So there's a marking more towards the south, where it's called the what can I call it?
Do you actually have a picture of the map?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not. I did not get a chance.
No, don't worry
I've
about
been... it. On the south, it is there's a cave that is marked that says Crystal Lake Cave. To the west, you can see that there's the port. And then to the northern and eastern part is mostly fishing. They've got like X marked for like fishing spot number 1, and then they have like a fish you can find there. So like their spot for not rays but merlin, for sea bass and like all that stuff. And then you can see that like the northern part is more than likely where they would just bring their clients to hunt. So you can see like there's boar breeding grounds, there's lions, there's wolves.
Holy Christ.
There's it's a very biodiverse.
Jesus, Murphy. Yeah. I did not expect to see a lion here.
It is a hunting island. It is game hunting. So they made it. That's their thing. You can see that they introduce animals for what their client wants to hunt. Like, hey, I want to hunt a buffalo. Okay, give us a bit. We got to get a buffalo. and then they just bring it and let it loose. Let's go hunt some buffalo. But you
So
can
there's
see
a
like
some elk.
there, you don't see any elk breeding grounds, but you can assume that there may be elk if there are lions.
Interesting mix.
Again, it's fantasy world. Anything can happen. There's
I'll,
even an Arctic wolf.
I'll let the party know about this map. So this might be helpful to help us get to the docks and maybe find our way out, find a new boat.
Well, yes, perhaps we should speed it up and get going. I think we've spent about half the day already. Unless you guys want to do something else here.
One sidebar thing. Are those crates next to the cart?
Crepes.
Yes, they are great.
Oh.
Did anybody
They are-
notice?
Pardon?
Did anyone notice the crates, and have they been looked through?
No, nobody has looked through the crates yet.
Okay.
Also, how many coins was in the?
You have found 50 gold coins, gold pieces, 14 copper, and 3 silver. According to the contract, that is what Phineas Q had to pay Ben O'Jerry and Haagen-Dazs for this trip.
Can I open up the crates?
Yeah, sure. You open up the crates. You can see that there is fire starters like dried wood, flint. You can see that this is mostly just stuff that they would need to set camp and tear down camp. There's like patches to fix the tents, fishing rods, arrows, bows, maybe a quiver or two. Just like basically typical hunting supply that they would, not stuff they carry on them all the time, but if they had on a cart, be like, oh shit, we're gonna go fishing? Cool, we got fishing rods.
Are there like potentially crossbow bolts?
Crossbow bolts are not there. They do have bows, like short bows and short arrows.
Okay. I will let Donnie know that there is what seems to be a tent repair kit. I noticed that he took one of the tents, so that may be something of interest to him.
Ooh, yeah, that should come in. That'll probably end up coming in handy, especially if we end up out here for a couple of days on the journey. And I'll take it and put it in my bag.
And Prey keeps helicoptering the sword around. It's so well balanced.
And one question about the corpse, the non-bloaty.
Yeah,
exploding.
Not bloaty
berry
anymore.
one.
Two bloaties.
Yeah.
Could we have told like what race this one was? Were they human?
Ben O'Jerry was hard to tell because he was bloated, but he did have, from the facial features you looked, he did have tusks, more chiseled jaws. You could probably tell some orcish descent, half orc or full-blooded orc. Not able to tell.
Full bloated orc, more like it.
Bloated orc.
Is that a butt crack on the map?
Where?
No. Where?
I'm gonna see what you mean, but no, probably not.
Where?
Obviously his butt.
I know. I'm just trying to. Oh Jesus! I guess so. Yeah. Water currents. They're pretty rough. Yeah. As you can tell,
Quite the camping trip.
Ben O'Jerry was a thick boy.
Double scoop.
But especially with the bloat.
Oh,
That's
shit.
where the eggs were.
Oh my god.
Don't.
just
Everybody knows about. Everybody knows about the face huggers. Watch out for these goddamn spiders.
As soon as like he chopped them in half, the butt just went, and the eggs just came out.
Well, I assume he's dead. He did release his bowels.
Oh my god. Yeah. You've heard of leeches. Just just butt crack filled of spider eggs. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is just part of D&D lore.
Ending to Lord of the Rings.
Shit.
Oh, fuck. All right. So,
And to the other movie. while we were stopped talking about butt bloating, hugging spiders.
sorry. What was the question? I got lost for a minute.
Human in race.
Phineas Q seemed to be an older gentleman human, yes. An older human.
I'll ask that perhaps this was the noble that Hygendas was talking about.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well,
I'm ready to.
yeah, let's perhaps carry on our adventure here before big spiders come.
So, which way are you guys headed?
Mr. Mapman.
You have a map. You have to the north, the hunting grounds. To the east, where you guys came from, fishing grounds. To the south, Crystal Lake Cave. And to the west, about a day and a half journeys left towards the port, the dock.
Yeah. I say we go west. We want to get off this island.
Yeah. Let's follow the map.
Where's
Weird.
west?
And is there any camping spots marked out on the map? Because we're only a quarter way across and we're halfway through the day. We might need to rest again.
Do I see anything on the map?
Like I said, the way Donnie looked at with the path of least resistance, you can see that there is like markings, like basically like a treasure map, like dotted line going like this way, and but you assume that, like, you look at the map and you're like, okay, we came that way, so I'd assume that path of least resistance is the.
I take a peek at the map. I look at the dotted line. I'm like, well, if we find one dot, we might find the next dot. We should just look for a dot and follow that line.
Bray is not leading.
Yes, Bray. Keep your eyes open for the dots. Let us know when you see one.
Just the sword, just ready, like just practice swings, like just.
Basically like a batter in the batter's cage.
Yeah, it is dangerous to be around me. Like, I'm just warming up the shoulders, like.
There is something calling on, or like something in Asher's gut that tells him that.
Do you want me to look?
Cave.
No, just...
And then he basically explains his dream to everyone about the cave and the guy that was saying to get out and everything like that. But he's curious that maybe it's the same cave.
This wasn't last night, right? You dreamt about a vulture.
No, you dreamt about a vulture. You showed it to us in your little hand thing. I dreamt about a cave, and somebody
show me the
sounding
cave. Show me the cave on your hand. Huh? Where's your proof?
Can I borrow the map?
I'll make the vulture show up again. I'm like, that thing had me by the shoulders.
There, that's the cave.
How far is the cave from where we are? Is it the same?
It seems like where you guys are at, it would be a bit of a. If you head southward, southwest, it would be diagonal, and the port would be more of a straight path. But it seems like it would be about the same amount of travel. According to the map, from what you can see, the way to the port is the beat down path. The way to the Crystal Lake Cave would be following the river that the bloated corpse was in.
Right. I mean, yeah, we can go check it out. I mean, we were taking the short way out, but if not, it was going to be a couple of weeks trying to go around, so we might as well just. What's an extra day and a half?
Well, I wouldn't recommend the river because the spider eggs,
No.
Where?
Yeah, is it the direction that the river is flowing or away from it? Are we heading towards spider eggs or away?
The spider eggs are just buoyantly floating. Like the current's there, and they're just like buoys. It's staying motionless.
Probably
Ah,
tied
I thought they
down.
were flown down.
They're all boiled.
Right,
Yeah, that's
they
right.
are
They're all
boiled.
boiled. So they're technically floating in a pot above the fire.
Well, we're wasting daylight. Let's perhaps move. Let's go.
So
Let's head to that cave.
Okay, so who is leading the charge following the river?
I had the map, so I guess I'll lead.
All right, Erden, you roll on a D20 survival check.
Specifically a D20.
Yeah, I just wanted to say D20, but I was like, survival.
Survival 19.
19. All right. So you're walking and you're not going straight up like this. You're walking. You're looking like you're trying to compare the map to your surroundings, and you are able to lead the party. You see certain areas that stepping in would be very boggy, and for smaller people would make them sink deep. For heavier people, they would sink deeper. So you're just like, watch out, Muddy Bank, and you guys travel. Pray, I assume you're looking for the red dots.
Oh yes, of course I'm looking for the dots. They're on the map.
If you
They
want
must
it.
be out in the world somewhere.
If you want to roll a perception check, you are fully welcome to.
That is a 7.
You see a red dot. It's in a tree. Nope, it's a parakeet. No, it's a fucking bird. You keep going, red dot, but it just ends up to be a very colorful tropical bird. But with Prey pointing this out, you're seeing that the further you head away from the eastern shore, the more nature has seemed to come back. So you hear insects, you see some fish swimming down following the waterway. You hear in the distance boars cry out. It seems that something that nature was running away from has not crept entirely into this part of the island. But with a 19 survival check, you guys are unimpeded in your travel, and by sundown, you reach the where the river ends, and it opens into a large clearing with a pond. And Asher, it looks exactly like the one that your deity had shown you in your dream.
Now I'll like express excitement, like this is it. This is what my dream looked like. This is exactly it.
Interesting. So what was the dream about anyway? What happened in that cave?
I was led to start going down the cave, and as I got closer and closer, I could start seeing a bit of a light in the distance around a corner. I could hear sounded like snarling. I'm not sure if it was a dog or a wild dog or a wolf. And then there was somebody like laughing and crying and asking why he had been left here. It was really confusing. And when I reached out and said hello or tried to approach with my presence, I just heard a scream.
Interesting.
But I
Well, my vulture did scream as well.
Okay, sorry. What did you say, Jordan?
I said my vulture did scream as well. It's very believable.
Alter noise.
Did on the way down, could we see were some animals close enough that we could have interacted with them?
We can backtrack and you can try to roll a perception check if you see an animal.
Okay, I wanted to do that while we traveled, but we were really fast.
Again, Purray's been pointing out every red thing he sees, so.
The red dotted line is on the map. I'm
15 plus perception, which is 5, so 21.
You do see as you're as you're walking, like as I said, you hear boars. You can see a few piglets just like squirming around. Like they might have been going to the river to drink, but then they saw you, so they're just like holding back for a little bit. But you do see piglets and like in the distance, like the mama boar just fucking staring you down, like you touch my pigs, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I feel like I know a bit about nature to know not to approach baby animals. Just
Yeah.
having...
But with the 21, you do see that the piglets seem fine. The the mother boar does seem to have some of those yellow eggs on her. Like not like infested, but just like a few. Like you'll have one like on her neck and another on her hindquarters. They're a bit bigger, but not
How many? Like two or three, or
like they're sporadic. Like you look at her, you can see like there's probably 2 on her that are visible without investigating the boar.
can I try to slowly approach it, and like trying to say like it's okay, like I want to help you.
Roll animal handling.
Okay, hoping you're gonna say that.
Just so you know, this is difficult because she's already on edge because of her piglets. And this is a hunting land. Like, this is a hunter's land. She knows bipedal things. Danger. And she's full-blown, like... with the 21, you can perceive, like, she is on the fucking, like, defense hardcore.
Flamingos
you
are
can
safe.
try.
I said flamingos are safe.
Flamingos. I don't want to waste a spell. I got speak to animals with my new domain, and I'm really tempted to just talk to this boar. It might be a waste still.
Do it or don't do it.
I'm still gonna just try to calm it down normally without doing that.
Okay. Animal
And if I
handling.
see that it's like looking like if it really looks like it's pissed off, I'm going to like book it. And
Yeah.
I also make it so that I'm like trying to avoid its babies. Like I want to not like go close to them. Like
Straight up stomp on the baby. Says, "I'm gonna go look at the mama."
it's okay. Stop.
A small rabbit person is like, what? You're the same size.
Yeah. And I also look at prey and be like, please don't throw a spear unless it's attacking me.
You are now
no
aware of the
issues.
boar.
Spears on the back. I have the sword. I'm like, not a problem.
No
All right,
pagan.
roll.
Uh,
Roll. Yeah,
11.
roll a. Yeah, roll a d20 with animal
11.
handling. 11. Give me a moment. Tide is wisdom. 11. Ooh. No. This boar is fucking. As you step into the forest, going like, it's all right, it's okay. You can see the boar's looking at you just like a scared animal, and just
Kill that boy.
as you are approaching it, you're doing a wide berth from the piglets, but as you get closer to the mother, the piglets run towards her and start squealing, which kind of like snaps her out of it, and then she just starts like stomping the ground and just snarling at you, with the piglets now cowering behind her, and she's just you with your sense of nature, you take one more step, you're getting charged at.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to, like, slowly back away. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help. Those things on your back. I know you don't understand me, but those things on your back, they're not good. From the looks of it. But sorry. I'll apologize to it like 5 times while like slowly backing away.
Frey, what are you doing? You've been watching this because you are now aware of the boar.
Well, Asher appears to be some sort of boar talker, because whenever I get close, they always try to bite my ankles. It's quite painful, but I've eaten more boar than boars have eaten me. I'll put it that way.
It'd be different if this was elk.
Yes, an elk has never bitten me.
Take that into note.
There was this elk that suckled once, but that's a long story.
On a lonely night.
Yeah. Let's just say they love carrots.
Time to make note.
So does Asher.
Prey has an orange penis.
Oh my god.
Too many Cheetos. Okay, so so you if you go to roll 20, you can see the entrance to this cave.
Yes. That was a bug.
So that's where you guys are at. That's the same spot that your goddess has shown you in your dream. Boar talking. Pardon?
Everything. I'll take lead to take some stress off everybody else, since this was my whole. This whole operation was your idea.
The whole operation.
The whole operation.
Where
Very
you guys will have to. You can click and show me where you'd like to go, and I will drag and drop you there.
We're gonna have to get this fixed.
I know. I'll try something else just real quick, see if it works. So I will go on to Asher since he's here.
Yeah. Worst case, before the next stream, you can always we can spend a couple minutes trying to figure it out.
Yeah, just give me a minute here. I want to try something.
Yeah, no rush.
So I just case if I.
Did you make like player profiles?
Yeah, I did. So okay, so I will click that one. Use selected token. Can be edited and controlled by. Save changes. Asher, can you try to move your figure?
All I'm doing is making circles right now. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I can fix that.
Please do. I cannot control my token.
Something's going on with roll 20. I can't like. Oh, I deleted Asher.
Nice knowing ya.
Yeah, Asher.
Kill
is
them,
dead.
boy.
Okay, can you try again now? See if that works.
No, it's making the map do some weird shit. Hold on.
Yeah, because it's on objects and tokens.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's just not worry about it.
Yeah, so you guys click where you want to go, and I'll.
I'm just gonna be at the back. I'm just gonna watch to make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Okay, so Donnie would be here.
Oh my gosh.
Asher's gonna be right at the mouth of the cave. Prey and Erden.
I'll be-
as you guys go in. Foghorn's just gonna go like, we're gonna stay in the forest, just cause the caves, not the ocean, not my forte.
Well, let us know if you see an elk. I'll come running.
I'll yell, thick boy down the corridor.
Wonderful.
I'll go like not far from Asher, like against the like against the wall kind of thing, like next to the entrance, not like fully in, just like kind of like hiding there.
Yeah.
I'll go like uncomfortably close, right behind Asher. Like, what do you see?
Oh,
Okay,
that's...
so Asher, what is your so you can reveal areas. You can see up to here because there are torches.
Whoa!
There are torches in the cave. Oh.
Yeah, lit torches.
The elk have
can see.
evolved.
You can see about that far in.
Okay. I am going to, I'm going to cautiously enter the cave.
Okay, how far in do you want to go?
Let's go to a little bit past the stream, like right there.
Sorry, that's a reveal.
I'll like follow, like step per step, like basically be his shadow. I've got you, little buddy. You shall survive this.
Donnie and Erden.
Yeah, as I see them like getting closer, I'll just stay like a little bit, like, yeah, like a little bit back, but yeah,
Trying to find corners to hide in.
yeah.
Okay, and
I'll go check up
Don.
where Irden just was.
Okay, so you go
Outside,
right
still
here.
watching, make sure nothing's coming up.
Okay, so as you guys get there, you can now see that the chamber. Just gonna do this. Oh, that's not revealed. That's revealed. The chamber opens up to. Oh shit, that's fucked up. So the chamber opens up, and you can see that it is a natural form cave. There are a few torches lit. There are crates at the Prey. You can see the crates. Asher, they'd be hidden by that stalagmite. You can see there are crates in the distance with seem to be broken. It seem to be broken open. And Asher, you can see that here. Oh, that's not there. You can see that right about here, the cave opens up into a smaller pathway.
Okay. I'm gonna try to. Well, you said I can't see the crates, right?
You can't because of this.
Okay.
That's
I'm
blocking
going
your line of sight.
I'm gonna kind of like follow just the light. I'm gonna start with the light just to see what I can find first.
So you're going like right about here or
Yeah.
here?
Right where the torch is.
Okay, so right there. If you
Yeah.
go there, you would be able to see. So line of sight. You'd be able to see about till. Oh, that's not revealed. Darn it. I will get the hang of roll 20 shortly. You
We'll
would
give it
be
a
able
year.
to see down. Yeah, a year. You get to see down that hallway where it cuts off again here, so you can just see like that side of it. You can see that it's a very small hallway, maybe like five. It'd be easy to fit one person single file down this hallway.
Okay.
You still following Prey?
Yep.
Like a shadow.
I like the
I know you
sneaky
guys-
bunny shadow.
Are you guys being stealthy about it, or just like? Do?
Well, I said I'm like going in cautiously as I go. I'm not sure about
Okay,
prey.
I'll try to be as stealthy as I can.
Okay, so
I'm
whoever's being stealthy, could I get some stealth checks, please?
10.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Yeah.
19 for me.
22.
23.
Wow. So, Prey.
Yes. I'm as stealthy as the rabbit. I'm
So as-
light of foot, just like a bunny.
So I'll say that Erden goes here. Would you go here, Erden, in this corner here? In the water? I assume that
Yeah.
Erden... I assume that Erden and Donnie are like, they move and then they just jump, like... Erden jumps into a corner, then Donnie runs to the corner Erden was just in.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
Just gonna
pretty
keep
much.
keep watching backwards, make sure nothing comes in behind us.
Okay, so, you guys, most of you are being sneaky. Prey, you do, like, walk and, like, you kick the occasional rock, but with everybody being as stealthy as you are, they're like, as you're about to do something that makes noise, like, Asher will catch you, like, Prey, stop! For the love of all that is holy, stop!
Yeah, ooh, okay.
So, like, he's just, like, he's guiding you. So, you as a group, you have succeeded the, stealth check.
Are we looking for people here? What do you think, Asher?
So, yeah, Asher, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go over to. I see more light over there, like to those boxes that were open.
Okay,
I'm going
so right about...
Examine what's going on over here.
Asher,
That's right.
are we looking for people?
I don't know. I think so.
Is there anybody here?
Fuck. So you
Hello?
yell that, dude. So you yell that, Prey?
Yep.
So, okay, so before you do that, because Asher did run up to the crates. As you run to the crates, you can see that there are vegetables. There are rations and food in these crates that seem to be like they're here for a very long period of time. as if somebody was coming in to stay for a while. And all the crates are just ripped open now, like somebody was searching for something through these crates. But the food's still good. You can see like slabs of salted meat, dehydrated rations, dehydrated fruit. Like it was a healthy, sustainable diet for somebody who wanted to live here for a while.
Okay.
And as you're going like, okay, so somebody was here gonna be here for a while. Your bunny shadow suddenly goes, "Hello, is anybody here?" and begins to yell. As he begins to yell, you can hear down the hallway to your left the snarling of various animals, growling, and it's as if it echoes. Just big, menacing growls. And
I'm right back at this.
you... I fucked up. And as he yells hello, you hear a voice going... You should just leave me alone! And you hear the laughing fade, but you hear the growls get louder, as if something's walking down that hallway to your left.
Prepare for the hunt, boys!
What do you guys do?
There is someone!
I'm gonna ready my crossbow. Actually, this is close quarters and I don't like it. I'm gonna still ready my crossbow, and I'm gonna yell out, "Who's there?"
Meth Tiger.
Oh no!
Sue, crossover! So as you guys yell out who's there, you can now hear the clattering of many paws. Give me a moment here.
The clattering of menopause!
Ah!
Oh no!
Was the voice coming from up here or like the side?
The voice was coming from the same place that the clattering of paws is coming from. So there's one. I need that, and I also need Prey. God bless Prey, making this fun.
Oh, mystery D20. Okay, so let's switch over here.
Ooh.
I'm assuming that we're.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Natural
You're gonna,
20.
you're gonna.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
let's see.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, okay, so we have a dice cam going here. Let's roll the mystery D20, and I'll zoom in on the results. Not sure if you can. Oh God! This is hard to find, but I'm gonna
Oh, Jesus.
focus,
So I will.
and that is a
say
2, which probably not great. I think that's the opposite of bless. I think it's the bane.
For you guys.
Yes.
Oh my God, these
Two is-
D20s do not like you.
We get Bane for the first round of combat. Oh my god!
Nah, it's just the tokens are too big.
Okay. Woo!
All right, so, I don't know if you can zoom in and show people what they look like. So, as you guys hear that, and I will give you guys a moment to ready any action. So we've got Asher that pulls out his crossbow as he hears a bunch of paws coming towards him. Prey does Armor of Agathis. Donnie and Erden, what would you like to do? Just ready in action.
Yeah, I basically had my not my crossbow, my short bow out the whole time, just as we were like sneaking around. So as I hear
Natural
this, I'm still
20.
like ready my short bow.
Okay, cool. So pull out your short bow, and Donnie.
I'm just gonna hold my quarterstaff and just be ready and see what comes at us.
All right, so I gotta.
I also jump behind? Can I jump behind prey?
So I'll say that you moved here as you hear the stuff. So I will get a minute at a turn.
Initiative rolls, I'm guessing.
Yes, please. Turn. Add a turn. Add a turn.
Too many turns. Too many turns.
Nope. Add a turn.
Too many turns.
Add a turn.
Too many cooks in the
This
kitchen.
one here. That one will go. Oh, Jesus. He's a big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy. He'll stay right about here. And add a turn. Add a turn. All right. So, Prey. What'd you get for
Oh, sorry, 13. I was like, I'm first? I was like, what?
15?
Yeah, I think once we
Ah,
get
sure.
control of our things, we'll be able to type in our own initiative.
Pardon?
19. I said it in French.
Erden.
11.
Donnie.
5.
5. This guy. Okay.
Oh, Jeebus.
My cat has invaded my dice tray.
And then this last guy. That is a. And then descending. Descending. So, Asher, you are first. What would you like to do?
I will. Can I, if I cast light on prey? On prey's, can I just like touch? Is he holding his longsword? Or his greatsword?
Oh,
Sorry.
of course I am.
If I cast light on the sword, is it gonna give him any sort of disadvantage because it's like bright or?
No, his sword would just be like a flashlight, like a torch.
It'd be like a lantern, just.
Yeah, he's swinging a lantern around. He'd be a beacon.
After blood gets on the light, it just glows red in the room.
Ugh. So you're gonna cast light on
Well, I'm
Prey's sword.
not sure entirely. Clementine. God damn. I was trying to read something on my screen and she walked on the keyboard and made everything in sideways. Damn you, cat.
D's Niff.
So I can't see anything. I just hear the pattering of things running towards me.
Oh, we have another mystery D20 if it's not too late. If you guys are fine with that. Oh, from the DM himself.
The Bane is hard enough. I'm trying to give you guys something.
19, which is bless. I didn't do the
Nice.
I didn't do the dice cam, but 19. Holy shit, we are baned and blessed. Roll a d4 minus a d4. Holy shit.
This might be.
Keep your d4 separate, folks.
Do you want me to roll the Bane D4? I can do that.
It'd be each time any of us does a thing.
For the first round.
Yeah,
So I can do that. No matter.
sure.
Okay, so I'll take care of the Bane. So Asher, what are you doing?
I can't see anything, right? I can just hearing things
Not right
coming.
now. No. Yeah, you can hear things rushing towards you.
This is a 6-second turn.
It is.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Clerics don't go first for a reason.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna move further back,
Okay.
kind of
What's your
where
move?
that stalagmite is, like here.
Okay, that's 10 feet.
Take cover with my crossbow,
Okay.
and can I also? Is there a torch right by the crates? Is that what I'm seeing
There's-
there?
Yeah, there's a little torch on that stalagmite there.
Okay. I'm not gonna snuff that out because that would be counterproductive for everybody else. Okay, I'm just gonna take aim, and that's pretty well it for now.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your action for when something pops out of that hallway.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. So, next in order is the thing coming down the hallway.
Oh
40 feet,
no!
1, 2, 3, 4. So as it runs out of the hallway, as it hits here, take your shot. As it comes out, Prey, you're the first one who gets a bead on this thing. It's a bloodied wolf,
Ooh.
but it's weird. As it gets close to you, like you see it, it's as if it has two wolf heads fused together.
Oh,
So it
like
has
an eye in
two
the
eyes,
middle?
but- like yeah, no, it has two eyes, but two snouts. So it's just like one big fucking like you know the shitty Hulk movie with those mutated dogs,
Yeah.
kind of like that, but a normal sized wolf.
Cool.
So take your shot, Asher. The shot you
Okay.
had prepared.
Don't forget the Bane. And don't
Bane,
forget
yes,
the
I-
Bless.
So I will roll the Bane.
Hashtag Bless.
I'm sorry, I'm still new at this. Is that how Bane works?
Bane is you roll your d20, you add a d4, then I will add a d4. So basically just do the math and then I'll tell you what to subtract from it.
Do I get a shot too? Because I had ready my short bow.
Yes, you can.
This thing's gonna die.
No,
Sure.
'cause I had 6 with my
6?
with my bless, like with the 1d4.
So that's a 5. So as you see this come out, you're like, okay, it's a wolf, and then you see its like weird fucked up mouth. You're like, what the hell is that? And you shoot and you hit right here, just a little bit off. It caught you off guard. Erden, please take your shot.
A dirty 20.
Don't forget your
Dirty
Bless and don't forget your Bane.
I was
At
with my
minus-
bless.
That's -3, so that's a 17. Still hits.
Perfect.
Kill that boy.
Kill that boy.
Kill that boy.
5 damage.
5. Okay, I will keep track of that.
I said kill that boy.
I'm sorry.
5. Okay, so it's its turn, so it's going to right to you, Prey, and it's going to use its bite attack.
Uh-huh.
That is a +4, 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, give me a moment.
It will take 5 cold damage because of Armor of Agathis.
Okay, you take 9 points of damage as its big ass mouth just clamps onto your arm. You go, you have your sword and you're like this, ready to swing, and it chomps down right on your elbow. As it chomps on your elbow, Armor of Agathis just goes, and you see all the saliva in its mouth freeze as it lets go, and it just. You can see that it is bloodied, it is hurt, but it's still standing. It is now that guy's turn.
Oh no.
So,